on the prelim card, we've got in the UFC welterweight division, Alex Oliveira taking on our first undefeated fighter of the evening, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
This, certainly from my opinion, is one of the fights to watch from the prelims. I mean, you've got undefeated guys, you mentioned Berna and Shavkat, who's won titles across promotions in Europe, and he's very deadly. I think some crazy stat I saw, he's finished 11 fights inside the 2 rounds. So he's only been past the second round once in his career. So in that sort of department, I mean, I'm very much looking forward to Shavkat. And when you know the Cowboy, he's stepping in on short notice, I believe. Well, about 2 weeks, he's supposed to fight Eliseo dos Santos, I believe. So, I mean, you know what to expect from Oliveira. This guy, comes to fight. And I think if Oliveira's going to get it done, I think he's got to get it done early. And then we'll sort of see the Kazakh and Rakhmonov sort of take control of the fight. I'm probably going to lean towards Rakhmonov on this one, who's just sort of improved in his striking as of late and can certainly decimate Oliveira if Oliveira tends to, not get the fight done early. If he can survive those early shots, Rakhmonov, then I can see him pounding out Oliveira I'm going to go for a 3rd round TKO. I do believe he's got the power and the striking skill set to finish the fight. It may take him some time to get the job done.
Alex Oliveira is another one of those savvy veterans that's been around a long time. He's been in some wars with people. He's been able to be one of the more durable fighters in that loaded welterweight division. One thing I do like about him, even recently said he'd sign up to fight my boy Kazmat Chimaev. So, he's a tough dude and he's a game fighter. But I'm going with I'm going to spoil it a little bit. Jason's been feeding me all this. all this stuff about Rakhmonov, and I believe the hype, and I think he gets it done in the 2nd round with a knockout.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm all over this kid, man. I've watched a couple of his tapes. He's 17-0. He's finished everybody that he's fought. He's 12-0. Finished everybody he's fought. He's big for welterweight. He's going to be a big welterweight. He's athletic. And he's coming from the M1 fight promotion, which is, I mean, it's a pretty tough fight promotion. It's not like he's fighting slouches. He's fought some competition. His last guy was 28-6, if I remember right. He's from Brazil, and he had fought for a welterweight title in Brazil. So he's fighting some tough guys. I think this kid, I was impressed with what I saw on tape. So he's got stand up. He's big. He's strong. He's got a little bit of a ground game. Like this kid's going to be, he's going to be something. So I'm picking Rakhmonov. I don't know how it ends, but I think he definitely gets it done.
Nice. So everybody's going with the guy with my favorite name on the card, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Pretty interesting. He's the #1 fighter in Kazakhstan. He's got 7 wins by KO, TKO, 5 by submission. Like you said, he's finished all of his fights. Nice jab, good straight right. He's fought some of the best in Russia. And what I really noticed when watching tape on this dude is he has a fight IQ that's beyond his years. Like even seeing him fight when he was like 19 and 18 and stuff, like he looked like a veteran in there. Like he looked comfortable. He didn't look like he had any jitters. He looked relaxed. He looked like someone who's been there before. So you like to see that. He's got good wrestling and good striking, like everything. Ground and pound is heavy. But he's going up against a tricky veteran in Alex Oliveira, 22-8, the -155 favorite. This guy is well-versed overall, 12 TKO wins, 5 sub wins, 5 decision wins. So he could, finish it or win in any type of way. He really likes to use his range. He's got nice body kicks, good straight right hands. He fights long. But he is kind of reckless when he comes in, closing the distance, throwing combinations, good elbows in the clinch. But, man, I'm going to have to do another clean sweep going with the underdog over here. I really like Shavkat. I think he's a beast, good up-and-coming fighter. I like what I've seen from him, and I'm going to pick him. I don't think he's going to win by TKO. I think this is going to be his first decision victory. I think Alex Oliveira is a tough customer, and he'll probably win like the first round, I think. But then I think Shavkat's just going to take over. I think his IQ is already better than Oliveira's, and he'll really utilize that to grind out a decision win.